93. The product of quantity negative x to the power of m plus 1 and quantity negative x to the power of m minus 1 is a x to the power of 2m, b negative x to the power of 2m, c x to the power of m minus 1, d minus x to the power of m plus 1, e x to the power of m plus 1. So the product, this is multiplication of exponential expressions having the same base. Now, when we multiply expressions having the same base, we just have to copy the base and then add the exponents. But in this expression, since there is negative sign before the base and the exponents are not outside the parentheses, this doesn't mean that the negative x is raised to m plus 1. The whole negative x raised to m plus 1 or m minus 1. But this means that there is negative 1 being multiplied to that expression, to each expression. So negative 1 times x to the power of m plus 1 times negative 1 times x to the power of m minus 1. So since negative 1 is being multiplied to both expressions, so negative times negative equals positive. Then this expression will become positive. And this will become x, not negative x. Okay? Then add the exponents. M plus m equals 2m. So m plus m equals 2m, and then plus 1 minus 1 equals 0. So the answer is just, okay, the answer is just x to the power of 2m. Okay, parenthesis. So, okay. So the answer is x to the power of 2m, and that is letter A. 94. If y is an integer and y plus 3 is greater than 0, what is the least possible value of y? A negative 3, b negative 2, c negative 1, d 2, e 3. So if y is an integer and y plus 3, so y plus 3 is greater than 0, what is the least possible value of y? So if y is 0, then 0 plus 3 is still greater than 0. Then if y is negative 1, that's less than 0. So negative 1 plus 3. So negative 1 plus 3 is 2. So 2 is still greater than 0. Now if y is negative 2. So if y is negative 2, okay. So negative 2 plus 3, is this expression greater than 0? So negative 2 plus 3 is positive 1. And positive 1 is still greater than 0. Now if y is negative 3. So if y is negative 3, okay, negative 3 plus 3 greater than 0? No. Since negative 3 plus 3 is 0. So 0, so it's not greater than 0. Then the answer is negative 2. It's the least possible value of y. That satisfies the expression y plus 3 is greater than 0. So the answer is letter B, negative 2. 95. 2 times 2x cube is equal to, okay, 4x cubed, 2x cubed, 2x squared plus 1, 2x cubed plus 2, 4x to the 5th. So 2 times 2x cubed is, multiply 2 times 2, that's 4, and then x cubed. So x cubed. And this is your answer. So letter A.